SeatGeek. For all your ticketed events, from sporting to concert outings, SeatGeek has you covered. They even conveniently color-coded each ticket on their website from amazing to worst, so you can easily know which are the best deals. SeatGeek, the smart way to buy. Save $20 off your next ticket purchase with the promo code. Hey everybody, I'm your host of Grande Gato, also known as the Big Cat. My cool, gotta put your paws up if you rock with the Big Cat today. We're talking about Steve Smith calling out Donte Jackson. It's a man's world, but it won't be nothing, wanna be nothing, without the GOAT checking your ass. We'll talk about it before we get started. Do you love the Carolina Panthers like I love the Carolina Panthers? Yes, I heart them boys, Do you love them? Yes, no, maybe sometimes. Do you like the Panthers? Yes, groovy, no, yes. If you give me that jab. God damn. Was Steve Smith right for checking these boys? We'll talk about it. Let's get into it.
That boy is good.
Before we get started, make sure you subscribe, click the notification bell so you don't miss the video. Now, we got to talk about Steve Smith, the GOAT, the legend, the man, the myth, calling out Donte Jackson for his performance and also his criticism of interim head coach Perry Fewell. If you look on your screen, let's talk about the quotes that he made on the WFNZ radio station the other day. And I quote, "They shouldn't have called it a all-out blitz and put the young man on the island because man-to-man coverage, pressed up, that's a man's game." That's a man's game. Okay? This is a young team, and some men, but young men as well. And what I saw was a young man that realized he was thrown into the ocean and had to swim for his floaty. The only problem is the floaty busted and that the third string wide receiver went long on his ass. And now he wants to run to the media. Ooh-wee! Okay. My man cooking with sweet baby Ray hot sauce. Okay, well, let's continue. You got a new coach coming in. And let me tell you, if you got a superstar player or a player, shot fired. He went from superstar to player. He also said whose britches are too big for his zone coverage ass. He's going to be just like his coach. Bye, Felicia. You better have some guys that can cover. And if you can't cover, you can't press, then maybe you need to change your handle from Action Jackson to just Jackson. Wow! Can I say a spoonful? We got a spoonful there. And now, was he right for saying this? Listen, Steve Smith called out DJ Moore a while ago, and guess what? DJ Moore was a better man for it because he went out to produce. There's nothing like criticism publicly that can get any man to respond. Trust me, I know. If you criticize somebody in the open, you're going to respond, whether negatively or positively. Now, the fact that it was a legend, a GOAT at what he does, and bring it to the Carolina Panthers organization, you got to respect it. You gotta respect it. You can be mad all you want. Let me tell you what. The players nowadays are cut from a different cloth. Steve Smith is a GOAT not only because what he did on the field, but because his persona. Every team has at least one player in history that is considered like the leader, the captain. The Baltimore Ravens had the Ray Lewis. Chicago Bears had Mike Dickinson. New York Giants had Lawrence Taylor. There was always that one guy in every team's locker room that you knew wasn't going to take no shit. All right? And this was our guy. Ice up, son. The heart of a champion. This was a guy, not only did he go out there and be flashy and walk it, not only did he go out there and be flashy and talk it, but he walked it. So if you're going to listen to anybody, listen to that guy. He simply said, for you to go out here and blame the play calling, and obviously he acknowledged it was a shitty play calling, but when life give you lemons, you better make lemonade, and instead you chose to say, I want a refund because my lemonade is too bitter. So I got to give Steve Smith credit, man. Listen, a lot of people on my live stream, they came out and said, you don't want to damage a young man's psyche. Being too hard on a young man, fuck that. Listen, we're in this society where now, if you're too friendly, if you say something to hurt somebody's feeling, that's not right. If you're gonna walk the talk, if you wanna be the guy that wants to wear the glory, if you wanna be the guy that's big time, then you're gonna have to be big time in every situation. Now, what Donte needs to do to fix this, he just needs to come out and publicly apologize to his head coach. Donte, I love you, G. Again, you right now it's not looking good for you in a public standpoint. And honestly, I believe the coaches need to set him down for a game. You know what I mean? The fact that you called out your coach should not be tolerated. If you let this slide, then what kind of message are you sending to your team? And I honestly believe that this locker room has had chemistry issues all year long. I believe all year long this locker room has had chemistry issues. Am I going to say it's strictly Donte Jackson? No, I won't say that either because I don't know. I haven't been there. I'm a legend at. So I honestly believe that a message needs to be sent. I'm not saying send him down for the rest of the year, but this game right here to show him. And he also needs to come out and publicly apologize. Say, Coach, I messed up. I was just in the heat of emotion. And sometimes you get like that. You get passionate. You say things out of anger. Trust me, I know. Okay, is he a garbage corner? No, I'm not going to say that either. He's a very athletic, he's a very talented, very gifted corner. But let me tell you something, young man. Your abilities will get you to the NFL. Your humility will keep you in the NFL. So, I mean, excuses about, coverages and stuff like that. Let me tell you something. You are blessed to play with the fortunate, one of the toughest players and the toughest quarterbacks of all time. Cam Newton, I know a lot of you guys say I give him hell, but Cam Newton is the toughest quarterback of all time. Cam Newton plays with the heart of a champion. He plays so hard that even when it's not logical or irreceivable for you to play, he goes out there and give it 110%. No excuses. He lays it on the line. So when you're in the locker room with that kind of guy, the fact that you're coming out here laying excuses, saying the grass wasn't green, the field wasn't lined up, I was by myself. Come on, it's just not a good look, my G. Steve Smith, and then David Tepper, if you want to hire somebody on this coaching staff, bring him in. And I don't mean just bring him in as a receivers coach. I mean bring him in as a coach. Find a position, make a position for him. But he needs to motivate these guys. One thing that killed our season this year, besides the poor play, was too much softness. We went to 49ers, those guys beat our ass, and not only did they beat our ass, they cussed us out on Fox. Now, there were several teams that were talking shit to us, and we didn't respond back. We got our soul snatched, yeah. Bring in a guy who know how to restore souls. Not Jesus Christ, but Steve Smith. Yeah! We need that fire, we need that passion. Now, is he damaging young player psyche? Is Steve Smith damaging young player psyche by calling them out? No. We need this. We need that. We need that fire. Because if a legend has to call you out to make you so mad, to make you play, goddamn it, I say bring him in and let him call out everybody. He's cut from a different cloth. Greg Olsen is cut from a different cloth. Julius Peppers, all them boys are cut from a different cloth. Okay, the old school. This shit where we get caught up in who got the biggest car, biggest rim on the car, who got the Gucci suede on. That shit don't mean nothing. And it's not going to last. You know what I mean? But if you want your legacy to be that you were really, really fast but couldn't cover, let me tell you something. Donte Robinson, who used to play for the Houston Texans, Fabian Washington, remember Fabian Washington for the Oakland Raiders? Both of these cornerbacks ran 4.2, 4.3 out the league. Out the league. Those guys were fast. So, hey, it is what it is, man.
Message.
I'm your host, Grande Gato, also known as the Big Cat. My cool guys, put your balls up. If you rock with the Big Cat, tell me, was Steve Smith right or wrong to come out and say this? How do you feel about it? Is Steve Smith damaging young players' psyche? Should he back off? I want to hear from you guys. Make sure you subscribe, tune into the podcast. Google FM, Anchor FM, the whole nine. Tune into the live stream. Make sure you subscribe if you're new. Let the church say, yeah. Don't forget to subscribe to the Carolina Panthers custom helmet giveaway video in the playlist. Once we hit 5,000 subscribers, I'll be giving away free a $300 retail value Marvel's Avenger Carolina Panthers helmet. Keep pounding.